going against another team finally after a couple weeks of just facing your teammates?
I'm sorry, what's that, Larry?
Like going against another NFL team after probably pretty sick of going against your teammates for so long.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to get some new fresh bodies in here to go against. But the thing is kind of getting used to, what the team does and the players they have. We off to a good start, but some things we could have done better today. And I know everybody in that locker room is excited just to kind of, fix the things we didn't do well today and kind of just grow from there.
Coming back here, what you're familiar with, if you're not familiar with everybody here, but what's been like just coming back here, where it started?
It's really cool, So started here, and there's some faces here that still in the building. The last time I was here, and I'm just excited to be a part of this team, a team that's very close to getting over that edge, a team with a lot of talented players. I'm just excited just to get through camp and get better and grow as a player, as a person, and let it roll when the season starts.
So you know Eddie pretty well, right? Better than most people?
Jackson or Goldman?
Goldman.
Okay.
Because Matt says he struggles to get a hold of him. Have you connected with Eddie here in the last, say, week?
I talked to Eddie. The last time I talked to Eddie was at Fan Fest when we was on the bus. But Eddie's been kind of the same guy he's always been in college. He's a quiet guy. He's kind of a guy you gotta go up to him and get him to talk. But when you do, he'll open up. But no, I haven't talked to Eddie since last week. But I know he's doing fine. I know he's doing everything he can to get back here.
When you got sidelined, was that kind of a bummer because you got a new coaching staff you got to impress, that kind of thing?
Of course, it's a bummer. But protocol is protocol, and it is what it is. And did the time, and I'm just glad to be back here, play football.
How did you find out?
What's that?
How did you find out that you were tested?
Just someone came on the bus before we started our Fan Fest, and then just gave us the news from there.
You just pulled the four of you guys out?
Yeah.
What is that feeling like?
You know the protocol, right? So, obviously once they came to the bus, you kind of knew what it was, but you're kind of hoping it's not what it is. But, once we got it, we just kind of have to just wait it out. And like I said, the guys who are out, we're just glad to be back in the building with everyone. 5 days is a lot to miss, during training camp. So we was all anxious to get back out here and just be around the guys and just learn more.
And you didn't test positive, right? You were just a close contact?
Yeah.
What's your Sean Desai was here before when you were here. What's your relationship like with him? What's your level of comfort with some of the things that he likes to do?
Sean's been there. I think he's under 2 coaching staff when I was here, and he's always been a smart guy, very knowledgeable of the game, and the way he can kind of just break down personnels from what teams do, and just the experience he got from other coordinators here. You see it all coming together out here. And it's fun. It's exciting, especially to see him in this position. He's been here for a while, and he got a shot to, kind of unleash everything he knows. And we're all excited about it. He's a very passionate guy. He gets us all going, and we love him being out there.
What's the biggest difference in this defense now than when you left?
I'll say, we got a lot of playmakers on defense, man. We had some good players when I was here before, but like I said earlier, man, I feel like, we can really lock in and grow together as a team. I feel like we can go really as far as we want to. It's kind of a special thing.
When you guys had to go in today during the rain delay, what did you guys do?
Kind of just wait it out, stretch, trying to just keep our minds on practice.
You talking with the Dolphins or just you guys?
Oh no, we got kind of all in the building together. Guys, a lot of guys know each other, so you kind of go up, say hey, talk a little bit, stretch out. Guys kind of doing different things, but most importantly, trying to stay focused on practice because you never know how long the wait's going to be. You don't know if we're going to go back out there, so you just gotta stay sharp.
You were not teammates with Roquan Smith the first time here. What are your impressions since you got into the building with him and gotten to know him?
Roquan, he's a real smart player mixed with, the God-given ability that he has. And what I noticed about him, he asks questions. He's eager to learn. He's always trying to get better as a player. And, he talks to everybody on the team, which is, what you want to see out of a leader on the team. So, he's exciting, and he's an even better locker room guy.
Andy's more the vocal leader, if you will. Is Roquan, what's his leadership style like?
You know, Roquan's kind of like an easygoing guy, man. He just come up and walk up to you and just talk to you about anything. Like, where you from? Like, what do you like? What do you see here on this play? Like, he just always asking questions. So I think he does a good job of kind of just communicating with people.
Did you have any relationship with Bobby Bowden?
I did, yes, sir.
What were your thoughts this week?
You know, it's kind of saw it coming after they kind of announced that he was sick. And, you know, it's very sad. Like, my dad played for him, my brother played for him. And I had the chance to be recruited by him before Jimbo Fisher took over. And I've always grew up a Florida State fan. I was always a fan of his coaching, a fan of how he was close to his players. He loved everyone. And it's very sad what happened this week. But, you know, we all have our times, right? But, you know, prayers go out to the Bowden family. And, yeah, man, it's still hard to believe, to be honest with you. You go to school there, I pass a statue every day, and he comes around the facility when he can, when I was in school there. So, yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow, but you know, we're all trying to get through it.
Christian, you've been a starter in the league now, but what's it like, what's this role like, being in a better defense, frankly, but not in a starting situation?
I mean, to me, I approach everything the same, man. Like, every year you kind of just want to get better. You want to grow as a player, even if you're a starter, you're not a starter, if you're on special teams. It's all about what you can do to get better to help the team. And I think that's kind of where my mindset is right now. Even like today, I'm kind of upset about some plays that I could have done better on. You know, that's just that competitive nature you get inside of you. But, you know, every year you just want to get better. And there's a lot of stuff you can't really control, you know, in the building, but you can control how you play out in the field. You can control when you get your opportunity to play. And that's kind of what I try to focus on.